All right, hold up.
Oh, you.
Hold up. 5, 4.
Welcome everyone. We have the Platinum Tournament. C's gonna play in the Clan War versus Famous H2O. Winner will get to play. This is the elimination tournament, so we might see a grand final set too.
G'day,
Just
mates. My name's Law, and I'm watching some StarCraft 2. I just want y'all to know this is probably one of the greatest matchups of all time. Yeah, that's all I
TBT.
got. Oh man,
You
this
missed the
is
TBT part though.
There's only
this is what I need right now.
there's only so many
Nothing
matchups.
like. There's always a chance that one player is gonna win and one player is gonna lose. I know I hate bringing up this conversation, but it has to do with League of Legends, but only partially. The reason why I really,
Boo.
really, really love StarCraft is because it's similar to one of my favorite sports of all time. I played it at a very high level before I hurt myself. But it's like tennis. It's a game of endurance and speed, and precision. It's a matter
Track.
of doing exactly what you need to do when your opponent isn't ready for it, and in the end, whoever is the best
Exactly.
overall player wins. And
Exactly.
you
I was kind of explaining it. One of our lower league players the other day was hanging out with the Dota 2 team, and he's like, their practices are like so organized and this and this and that. And I was like, oh, but you have to understand when they're practicing, it's like a baseball team practicing. And when we're practicing, it's like
Yep.
a golf team or a tennis team practicing. We're practicing against each other to get better as individuals. They're practicing to get better as a cohesive unit.
Exactly. And a sport that I think even more emphasizes something like those would be hockey, where it's a team effort, constant motion, fluid, and incredibly demanding.
You like that reference,
Not to
Oil
say,
Town?
I did like it. I did like it. I liked it. All right. Well,
We like to
looking
cater
at
to
the
our
build-up,
Canadian patrons.
I like
you
you.
know. All right. So now we see here the gases are going down. Sunday still just now sending his workers over to gas, so it was a little delayed. Shade doing about the same thing. A faster orbital going down for Sunday, but not too diverse. You see a lot of good scouting, a little bit of SCV harass. If I'm just gonna follow Shade's SCV here, he is doing unspeakable things to that worker. Like, this is that one guy that's at work just sexually harassing people and getting away with it. And it takes a Marine to chase him down. Like, think of how much of an annoyance this must be for Sunday. That's time that he could be, like, rallying workers and scouting, but no, he has to spend his time dealing with an annoying frickin' SCV.
Hey, they're human too. Give them a break.
Not really.
SCVs are human.
No, SCVs are machines with humans in them.
But they're humans.
Now, explain this to me. SCV, how come an SCV is like barely the size of a Marine? Like, why don't they just give the SCVs guns?
Because I'll be too overpowered. They already got 5 health.
Okay, okay, since when does Blizzard care about overpowered?
Dude, and plus you're
Hey,
human
hey, yo,
Hey,
dog.
We listen to your concerns, and we appreciate your feedback, and that's why we've added casters to late game Terran.
we we gave all the late game Terran units energy bars. Yeah, I was going there. It's true though. It's so true. It's like, oh, what's the one thing that would destroy that? The only unit Terrans make after 20 minutes?
Marines?
Or I mean,
No.
Protoss, my bad. Man, it's still late. This is what happens. Okay, so it looks like Shade's gonna go ahead and go for that 1-1-1, but instead he's not putting down a fast tech lab. That might end up being a mistake. He has no tech lab anywhere, so he could be going for a fast Marine type of play here. Or a medevac, just go for some Hellion drops, I don't know. It's really up in the air at this point. Meanwhile, Sunday putting down the extend is, isn't this kind of the reverse of what we just saw?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was.
So this is really interesting. I wonder, because Sunday must realize that this map is really macro-oriented. Usually it's really easy to take your natural and defend it, but yeah, I don't think, has he even scouted his
Oh,
opponent? No.
I know what he's doing. He's gonna elevator.
Yeah, that's what I said. The Hellion drops.
Yeah. It'd be really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they're always really good. I know a lot of players for the longest time have done them, and just look at this. If you look at the vision from Sunday right now. He's going to be completely blindsided by this. He hasn't scouted in the last 5 minutes. He has only seen a barracks go down, and he's
He
just
scanned.
expanded and he's dropping. Oh, he
He
scanned
scanned,
it
but
now.
he didn't see
He didn't see anything.
he saw the racks and the orbital.
And a handful of Marines, that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
And behind is Shade expanding, so this is perfect.
And Sunday has means of position.
Oh, right into
Alright.
it.
He's that good.
Oh, the Hellions also, and they are gonna clean. Oh my goodness, that medevac does go down, but who cares? I'm just in your base, killing your dudes. It's a nice little Marine barbecue.
Gonna line them up.
Line them up,
Line 'em up.
man. Oh, they are so angry. Drill them to death, man.
Ah,
Alright.
poor things.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's look at the units lost out of all that. We see that right now, there have been 5 workers killed and 9 units killed. The workers is probably the most important. It's probably not the end of the world, but behind this nice little pressure, Shade has actually started to secure his natural.
He is a little behind in the food count still, but
He is.
I think
Yeah,
he's gonna be able
that's-
to pick back up on it pretty quick.
Yeah, he's also seen sea tanks before Sunday too. So it'll
But
help him a lot.
this is totally acceptable in TVT because at this moment you see Shade is putting down a third and is continuing to pump out his tech. On the other hand, Sunday really just dropping a lot of bio units. He's now getting a factory, which might be a little late considering he might want to think about taking his additional 2 gases if he's thinking about going into the Marine tank tech, but he is taking some map control with Marines, so I don't think that's the biggest worry of his mind. And,
He's got to right in the bunker finishes. Oh, that's not good. Siege is done too. Oh,
Oh,
man.
it's gonna be so close. Oh, that's actually working out really well for them. It's about as clutch as it gets.
Wow.
That siege tank got down just in time, but you still see there's that sweet spot that they could have gotten to before the units got to the bunker. I actually think Shade is going to rebound incredibly quickly.
Especially with this third finishing. I mean, he is going to be so ready to just start pumping out units, dropping production facilities, getting some upgrades. And there's nothing, I mean, he's got a while before tanks are coming out. I mean, Sunday is ahead right now, but he's behind.
He might have had an opportunity because of the fast expand, but because he went for that pressure with the Marines, he tried to do some damage, but it really just hit a brick wall. That siege tank was out right when it needed to be. And look at this. Shade is now floating his third very safely, taking the long road, but at this point, this is the idea for the TVT macro. You've got every unit at your disposal. You're getting upgrades sooner than your opponent. The only thing I'd be worried about right now if I were Shade is the fact that these barracks are still relatively behind. I think that if Sunday had reinforced a little bit, he may have been able to win this, but there's a sensor tower out now, so drops will not be as effective. I think this is going to come down to long, drawn-out ground war between siege tanks and Marines. I truly do.
Yeah.
You know, I had TVT the other day, and it was just banging, both me and him, just banging our heads against the wall, the proverbial wall that is Marine siege tank.
Sunday is almost supply blocked. I think he's supply blocked right now.
He
Yeah,
is.
he is.
Ooh, that's not where you want to be.
But he's
especially
got
when you're behind.
yeah, they're just about to pop.
Yeah,
and that slows
but
him down.
You know, yeah, he is a little slowed down. He was quick to realize how close he was to supply block, but at the same moment, Shade is just now dropping his third. He's going to rally some workers over there eventually. I mean, his saturation is a little heavy at his main, to say the least, but on the other hand, he's just going to fly ahead. There's a really good scan going down.
Double
And
Hacks.
it's like he knew. But that was a really good scan. Now,
Hacks.
that's just so well put. Now look at this. Just now, at 13 minutes, Sunday finishes stim. I know a lot of Terran players in TBT like to get combat shields because Marine versus Marine, whoever has the combat shields wins. But it's now starting to develop. You see the siege tanks are out, the upgrades are now coming, and there's even an armory and a planetary fortress coming down for Shade. This planetary will be untouchable. Not even siege tanks can really take it down if you've got the proper vision. Now, Do my eyes deceive me, or is Shade moving out with 3 siege tanks and some angry marines?
He is Outlaw. He is.
Okay, this is sick. This is MVP style right here, or MMA. Both of them have done this before. You go for this fast bio pressure. Once you see that your opponent's taken his third, you hit with this quick siege tank timing. Unfortunately, he's actually behind because the upgrades are a little bit in favor right now of Shade.
He's
And
going
by
to
the time
be going
this-
for a drop.
Ooh, that's gonna. Oof.
It's got a tank in there.
It's got the sensor tower. He's gonna need to drop right on top of that armory and maybe pick off the reactors. We'll see what he targets. He is going to focus on this armory, which will slow down the upgrades. There's a stim. Is he gonna force a fight? He is gonna fight. The siege tanks are going down, but they are down in time. I think I would have lifted off, and now you lost all your Marines and your medevacs. I don't think that was necessarily worth it besides the armory, but the upgrades are shut down. Look at this though! Attack coming into the natural. Nothing in that bunker.
Very strong.
Ooh, that 2-point attack may not have been the best executed, but at this level, that's really smart. Look at that! Nothing going. Those siege tanks in a great spot.
Vision on the high ground. Getting some shots off. The siege tanks, though, that came back to deal with that drop are able to push this back. Just not pretty.
Honestly, though, let's take a look at that unit loss tab again. Look at the amount that's traded. That was actually a really good comeback from Sunday. He came out well ahead because of the fact that he managed to take out so much stuff at natural. He also took out the armory, so that did stop him from getting, or stop Shade from getting out the upgrades. But look at Shade now. He is absolutely crazy. His economy is going full force, but actually, no, when I look at it, Sunday's ahead on 2 bases. He's just heavily reliant on this macro. Got a lot of cost-effective units, is moving his third down, and I don't know, I still say, like I said, gonna be a ground war. We're gonna see probably a huge engagement in the middle, and still not a lot of air superiority from anyone.
Interesting choice for the third from Sunday.
Yes. I was supposed to point that out.
Usually
Yeah,
when
I
I
mean-
take that, I send over a bear one and morph it into an orbital command just to give me that extra umph.
But does he realize that you don't get the full mineral patch and like get one
Yeah,
gas?
you only got the 1 gas. But it is a rich Vespa gas, so he may be thinking ahead and realizing he needs to get into the tech faster. Especially him realizing that his opponent, I don't think he knows that,
Outlaw,
that his opponent's...
what's the boost for the Vespian? How much will he?
It's 8, I think.
It's 8 instead of 4.
It's basically like you would consider a gold for gas, but
Yeah, it's like
at
double.
this rate, I mean, it'll be a fast, quick burst, but after that, it actually kind of dries itself out since it is not a renewable resource. Now, this push was scanned, and this is going to be a huge fight, but there are plenty of siege tanks in place for Sunday. Just the scans going down. I think if you got a Raven, you'd have a bit of an advantage here. Look at this, just scanning down. I see you, you see me. Oh, hi. Like, I could see that little awkward Urkel-looking guy just being like, oh, there's your army, hi. And look at this. Shade is splitting up his army. I was just about to mention this. This is open for such a cool timing, or not timing, a cool little attack window. There's a lot of paths
swing
you
around
can
it.
take.
Yeah.
He's just gonna swing around, go into the base. There are only a couple of missile turrets there, but I'm pretty sure you can take them out really quickly. This will force
It's gonna be scouted.
Sunday to make a quick move. Ooh, no, he's just gonna miss it. There's a scan, and here he goes. Siege tank it in, but he's only attacking from one side. Those siege tanks are gonna get picked off instantly with that concave. Not gonna be enough. The siege tanks are already in place for Sunday. And look at this. There's a whole pocket from Shade not doing anything.
At least he got his
That
medevacs back
backfired.
this time.
Yes, there is that. Now, what I do see is Sunday right now is taking a drop, and he's going to drop it right onto the undefended third of Shade, but there is a planetary, but those Marines are, oh man, look at that. Look at that. They are human torches. That is...
God.
There's another fight going down at the exact same time by Sunday. A little bit of multitasking right there. That was sick. That's devastating. Look at the food count right now.
Ooh,
It's
force a stem. I like that.
Ooh.
This does not look good
But
for
this-
Shade. That's
No,
a
it
lot
does
of
not.
tanks.
That's wall of tanks. This is World of Tanks.
We
Oh.
go in.
Oh,
We
Shade's
kill.
drop. Shade's doing a drop at the 3rd.
Are you not entertaining these tanks? They're just kind of hanging out. And Shade is on the back foot. There was another drop that was attempted once again at this expansion from Sunday at the Rich Gas. But 2 expansions going down for Sunday. He's not even gonna bother. He thinks he's so far ahead right now. Oh no! Oh
Oh, that's just sad to see.
no! Oh, I haven't seen a train wreck since Lindsay Lohan. Oh, I would not want to be in Shade's shoes right now. He's trying to float another expansion, but when Satan's knocking on your front door, there's just nothing you can do. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. All he has to do is continue to snake these tanks up and continue to harass nonstop. Like this Medivac just hanging out here. He's like, man, bro, I don't even care anymore. The Vikings are trying to get there, but what's the point of Vikings when there's nothing to really shoot? And going down, taking out a tank? Yeah, it's over. I said it's over. I said it's over. No, these SCVs, man. You have been voted off the island.
GG, well played from Shade. Shade is going to move on, though. He's going to go down to the losers bracket, and he is going to be facing...
I wouldn't even call it the losers bracket. I would call it
the bottom bracket.
The challenge bracket.
There you go.
It's not a matter of winning or losing. Both of them played very well, but you know, can't lose them all.